I do want to address these issues that we're trying to cover, and I don't want to sound ugly either, but we are required as a council to follow state law. We're required also to provide information to our council and to the public sector of the city of Grapeland about what's transpiring within our city council. And I don't want anybody to leave here saying, well, I didn't know what that was all about. The information is presented here. So that's what I'm trying to get all this approved. TML represents our police officers. In order for them to represent us, we have to get our police manual approved by this city, saying the mayor and the council agrees to our police policy. And John has put this together, which is kind of a new policy obtained from T-Close. And when we had the incident with Kyle, this brought to our attention that there are some issues that we need to address within our policy. And I'm asking the council tonight to review the full policy and approve the full policy, so we be in compliance with our TML regulations. Roger said one call. I'll give everybody a chance. You'll probably scan it through the table of contents and see basically that we carry.
That's the only thing that we updated in the manual, just the series.
That and John had another T-Close regulation that is basically T-Close that the law enforcement has to follow. All that's been approved by T-Close, and we're approving tonight because TML represent us. And, you know, without us approving that, something happened to an officer, TML and somebody said, well, we never approved y'all's policy from the start. And with the council and the mayor approving it, then we are in good standing. And every time we change,
Come get us. Huh?
every time, they sue us. Every time we change police chiefs, we have to approve the policy. Every time. Give you a chance to look at it. Go down the table of contents, it'll give you a layout of all the things that it covers.
Excuse me.
Kenny?
Billy? Who the monkey bite?
Oh, Marla Reeves.
Who?
Marla Reeves, she's one of our postal carriers.
Post lady.
Yeah, what's she supposed to
You know, Wayne Montgomery, his daughter, his middle daughter.
What was the monkey?
It's in quarantine.
What was it when they did it?
Oh, it was at a person's house up here on, past the jerky place. Anyway, they've owned it for like 2.5 years.
I mean, how did he get to it? What was it?
Oh, it went through her vehicle. She had her window down and she was putting the mail
They
and
jumped in
it
it?
come in the window with her.
Really?
God. Cool. I thought it might be in the mailbox.
No, it was curious about her apparently, because it wasn't the first time she had an incident, was it?
Oh.
I think it jumps in cars all the time.
Hmm.
It
Is there-
thinks, it thinks it's a dog, and so it kind of runs around the yard with the dog, anyway.
Yeah.
Is there a motion on the table to approve a police policy? And a policy indicating a serious incident, how they should be handled with the officer?
I make a motion that we, accept the, police department. Policy manual.
It's been more moved and second that we approve and accept the policy manual as well as the policy involving serious incidents, which we should have. Are there any questions? All those in favor? Any opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Next is to consider approving issuance of new debit card for volunteer fire department and EMS. You wanna elaborate on this, because Roger never talked to me about it.
They had gone to a meeting and the bank called them because they got a fraudulent report or something at the bank about the card, and come to find out there was charges on the card that are reflected in the bank statement this month that we got refunded on it, though, that it was stuff on that card that was not theirs. So they stopped the card and they need a new one.
Who has allowed us to use this card? Anybody?
The fire department, it's
So
their
anyone?
exclusive. No, Roger keeps the card. It's at his
He's the only one that
discretion.
can, well, he can
Mhm.
give it out, okay,
It's at his discretion.
okay.
I'll make a motion we allow it. The fire department and EMS to get a new debit card and replacing the old one.
I second that motion.
Been both moved and second that we allow the fire department, volunteer fire department and EMS to receive a new debit card. Are there any questions? All those in favor? Any opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Consider approve monthly reports, profit and loss budget versus actual and balance sheet. What this does, it gives us an opportunity to go in, well, we've been allowing Jesse Stevens to balance our budget where we are off. And this allows us an opportunity to go in and average back and bring our budget back within the guidelines of being in the black. Normally, we've been waiting until the end of our budget year where we get an audit and let the auditors do it. But she's kind of passing this back to us. That way, when we put those funds that she discussed into those accounts that are due, we're able to amend our budget back and forth. So that's what we're asking the council to approve tonight, that when we see that, say we spend too much money on maintenance, and then we allow, say, in water and sewer, and then we allow miscellaneous to be drawn out of miscellaneous and put into that water and sewer line item. Everybody with me? And this will keep our budget balanced, okay? I need a motion.
Make that motion to approve it. Both the line,
Second.
40 years.
It's been both moved and second that we approve a monthly report, profit and loss budget, and balance it with our actual budget. Are there any questions? All those in favor? Any opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Consider and approve adjustments for the month of November 2012. If you turn in your book there, you see where David typed all these up, and these adjustments are explanatory. Right there. Almost.
I was looking at the next page. Here. You want-
No, give him that. Let him read over that while he's contemplating.
You can read over this while you're contemplating.
No. Still runs with the meter's off, but still running.
Meter's off and still running.
Yeah, Her
a lot of
lining.
adjustments, yeah.